watching TV. Aren't you guys tired of bullshit? I don't know. I have this impulse, watch this. I'm gonna have to stop. Stop watching it to recover because I'm pretty sure the technology is getting to a point where it's self-correcting, but I still watch just to make sure that I can help people get out of this mass murder operation sooner than later. And that's why I watch. And there's, yeah, I know, Suzuki taught me about that too, um, uh, get up and, just after you're sleeping, because you get attacked by the Wi-Fi stuff in your dreams, wake up and then just breathe and relax and feel your body relaxing, let go of the tension and the busyness of the mind because of the attacks. And I'm like, yeah, and I do that when I wake up in the morning. And then I go right into technology. All right, let's go. They're killing people. I gotta get them. And everybody's like, yeah, I know. You think Charlie Kirk was trying to tell me something before he was murdered? I already knew. About that. I've known that for a long time. I've known that for years. But if I unplug for long periods of time, it extends the process. It allows the people to manipulate the technology more. I'm not flirting with disaster, and obviously the people not living the lowest pit. And so, yeah, I'm uncomfortable, and I'll continue to be uncomfortable until I'm the focal point and work with the people that focus on me to stop the genocide through money and technology. Okay. There are stories and there's the truth, right? And if you believe stories and they're not truthful, then you're quite easily manipulated by people that are selfish. And then it affects you, and the things that you do end up being selfish. And that's muy, muy wrongo, right? As they got Kamala Harris here on Kimmel. And it always freaks me out, man. When people get all, about people. I'm the Messiah, right? Okay. I don't even get all wah about myself. I'm just wah. He be saying wah. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. I told you that when Rodney pushed me down that water slide thing in Denver, and the little girl, she'd be down at the bottom of it. She go, Mama, he'd be saying waha, baha. And she goes, and Mom's all shh. No, it's funny. He do have a funny laugh. It ain't funny though. He tore up all my ass meat because you had to go down on the slide. I was skinny, and you go down that slide on a pad, and he pushed me, and it hurts because you have that pad because you hit every bump in that slide that's bolted together. And my ass meat was raw. By the time I got down there, he's laughing. I'm like, that shit ain't funny, yo. But people, when I do things funny, okay, I don't, physical comedy that can hurt people, I don't do. I'll do things that are funny, but not something that might get people sick or injured. That I don't find funny. Okay. And then when I correct people and they just being an all out and out ass, okay, I'm going to kick their ass, and a lot of people going to laugh at it because, like, the motherfucker deserved that. He sure the hell enough did, didn't he? Yes, he did too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I be funny. Waha, baha. That'd be funny. It'd be funny when yeah, it's true. Okay. But I don't understand these people. Okay. I don't understand Kamala Harris. I don't understand Mark Hamill. I don't understand Jimmy Kimmel. I don't understand people on TV. Okay. Because the thing is yeah, sure, I am the Redeemer of the Gospels, and he can go into the bowels of hell and clean it up. He doesn't have a price. But the thing about it is we had, in those stories, okay, when you can discern between truth, fact, and fiction, okay. Now, you guys always choose to believe in the fiction, and the fiction's going to save you from the facts, which is not true. What saves you from fiction is facts, right? So there ain't going to be a magic afterlife where you go in the sky and everything's hunky-dory and great because we're not good enough to live the commands of Jesus Christ here on planet Earth. That's just batshit fucking crazy. Isn't it, though? So, sell another book. I am a million best-selling author. I'm the Messiah. All right. When you see me, if you recognize me, you smile. We're good. We're doing this. Yeah, we are. And your prayers help me through, like I tell little families here in town, because you guys help me more than you'll ever know. I get depressed and die if I felt like there was no hope at all, that I was just doing this all in vain, that people don't believe in a living Messiah, that they don't believe in Jesus's truth and the real meaning of his real life. Right? Not the comic book sale bullshit. Come see the Holy Land before we blow it up. Come see the Holy Land before we blow it up. Come see the Holy... This is where Jesus walked. And this is where we make lots of money off of mass murdering people in philanthropy on TV on the 6 o'clock news. Some see it for... You're like, son of a bitch. It's worse than it was in his time. The Crusades were pretty bad. Lord Saladin's time. Yeah, when I got him in prayer for the first time, me and Jesus are talking to him, and I'm doing the whole geek out like the little lady with the Christmas card on Kimmel with Michelle Obama, right? I'm sitting there, God, Saladin, Jesus, we're talking to Saladin in prayer. And he's cussing me, he's fussing me out. What, this guy's not the Messiah. All he does is listen to music, and he's always joking. He's laughing, joking, and listening to music all the time. I try to talk to him in prayer to get help, and he's never available. He's, It's like, well, I extorted, exploited, and okay. And Jesus sits there and says, hey, take it easy on him. It's his people and his time, and he knows what he's doing. And Saladin's like, bullshit. How can someone listening to music all the time and joking be serious enough to save people from mass murder? It's the 21st century. People can't sleep without being screwed in the head by money and laughter at genocide. Right? That's horrible. I know. My dad talked about it tonight at the supper table, because the stuff that he went through with his dad. He said he had trouble for years trusting the word father. And when horrible things would happen, he'd laugh. Because his first memory as a child was his dad shooting at him when he came home drunk. My first memory was being on my mom's lap in the pickup truck from Las Cruces to El Paso, and mom's and dad's noses looking at and then the billboards. You just have tons of billboards. That's all they had between Cruces and El Paso was billboards when I was young. There was a billboard every 50 feet for advertising. Billboard. It was horrible. It was a horrible eyesore. They don't have them anymore. They had a few. If you went, they had the Running Indian guy where you get the caramel pecan logs, right, on the way from Cruces to Deming. Dad, can you pull her? No. Dad, can you know? There'd be all the advertising for the billboards. We never went there. Not once. No. Dad never. Nope. Dad, but it says nope. But there's like no. Every time we go to Deming, no, we didn't go to the Running Indian and stuff. Nope. Never been there. I don't think it exists anymore. We got replaced by online shopping, but yeah, so it's funny. But billboards, yeah. But we don't have billboards no more. That's one of the best things about this bullshit is no more billboards. Andale pues, yeah, it's cool. I can't stand billboards, I hate them. That's one of my first memories was all the billboards between Cruces and El Paso. Yeah, you could sit, because you lay in a Ford pickup truck on your mom's lap, you can see out the window. And when you look out the window, you can't see the Oregons or the Franklins or whatever. All you see is billboards advertising. Yeah. I tried to look at heaven on earth, but hell got in the way. Guys, what's happening to people right now is what's happening to them. What's going to happen to these people? They're going to continue to lie to themselves and lie to others and use technology to mass murder over money and justify it in the end. Go ahead and hate your neighbor. Go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven. You can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day. On the bloody morning after, ooh, one tin soldier rides away. Let's go win that Veterans Bowl. Let's go win that military bowl, you know. I didn't think the military was this bad. When I was young, I was very anti-military. Okay. I thought it would, these people obey things. They'll go kill anything they point them at, and they're stupid, right? And then I was poor and abused in school to, where the corporations wanted me to go play sports and be indoctrinated. And from the liberal perspective, it was more, see, they won't let you go play where you want to play. They want you to play where they want you to play and indoctrinate you. They're really bad people. Okay, well, why didn't one of you guys get me a scholarship at a school where I wanted to play? Don't you think that's easy enough? No, they wanted me to hate the Christians, hate Paul Westphal, hate Southwest Bible College, hate. Every time I wanted to have something, they undermined it and tore it up. It's like, but you guys didn't help Lord Dooku in arranging my release. Help you, I will. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, it's a puppet show, and all the puppets. Like, God dang, I got no strings. High on the hill was a lonely goat herd. Letty, oh, letty, oh, letty. It's one of my favorites. I don't have that one. No, I don't know why I didn't record that. I do have one of my favorites. I have it. I listen to it when I shoot hoops in the barns. Is she climbs the stair and says, "How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you?" I love that song. Anybody else love that song? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? I love that song. Yes. When I'm with her, I'm confused. Don't you love? She's a demon. She's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you clutch a cloud and pin it down? Don't you love that song? I think it's one of the best. It's very cool. Anybody else particularly fond of How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you keep a moonbeam in your hand? Right? She's a girl. These commercials about using Dawn to save lives. What's the container for the Dawn made out of? Petroleum, Ralph. Okay. If we weren't buying and selling tons of petroleum products, would we need the Dawn to save the duck's life from economic conflict? How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? Okay, all you clouds, just pin your asses down. I got the iCloud. Fuck the iCloud. Live the Lord's Prayer, bastard. And don't forget all the bitches. I need money for sex. If you can't give me money, we have no sex. It's like, how about love? There's no love, just sex, fucking money. You do what I say, or you have a... Because you want to feel better than the other women, that you get more money for your sexuality than she does because she's ugly. Okay, but she wants to live the Lord's Prayer and you don't. Ooh. Where's Esther? Yeah, there's lots of roofs. Oh, there's tons of roofs. I meet them all the time when I go to the store. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they get tears in their eyes sometimes when we talk. And their husbands are smiling, going, we got to do this. We got to. Well, then just keep praying, guys. Just keep it up. I'm the focal point, and I can withstand terrible abuse and survive it without going psychotic. Okay. So I don't ask any of you to do anything that I don't do myself, but I'm the focal point. I get that. That all the military scientists, the people that have everybody running around, incarcerating people, shooting people, killing people, training to set off bombs and do that. Okay. They're really bad people because they're fascists who will abuse people and kill people to manipulate people with money. And you want to blow them up so you can take over how we do things with our money and tell people what to do with their money. So the anarchists and the fascists should be friends. They pretend to they pretend to quarrel to agree to plunder. Okay, the farmer and the cowboy should be friends. Don't look inside that thing. It's got a knife and it'll stick you in the neck of the naked pictures on the thing. Yeah. It's Oklahoma where the wind come rolling down the plain. Yeah, okay. Don't laugh at my jokes too loud. People might think we're in love. I think Ella sings that. Yeah. Anybody else like that song? People might, it's Curly and Shirley Jones. Amy made me watch. My mom hated musicals. She said they were ridiculous and stupid. She was like, Earl, people don't break out into song and dance just in public and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, they do. Well, I do it all the time. Yeah. Especially when I'm working. People are like, don't do that. You can't do that. You're not supposed to have fun while you're working. I'm not paying you to have fun. You're not paying us. The people that come here and enjoy us are the ones that provide the fake money for us to survive extortion and exploitation. So, neener, 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 kiss my ass and spin it down. Don't touch my ass. So you go, I'm running. Okay, do you understand? You're funny. Yes, I'm very funny. And if you're not funny and you don't want to have fun living the Lord's Prayer, I don't have time for your mean shittiness. No mean shittiness out of you. Fun living the Lord's Prayer for the rest of time with all the children who love living the Lord's Prayer and thank Lord Jesus for his perfect love. And the Messiah lives among us. And if he doesn't, buy my book. Will make me a billionaire. Shut up. I love you guys, all right?